Well, it looks like Morbius is back from the dead. Again. So it does appear that the Sony shared universe isn't slowing down anytime soon, despite the fact that we have yet to even see Venom. Either way you look at it, it does seem like Sony is incredibly confident with this Spider-Man Sony shared universe. Because just recently we have learned a bit more about the Morbius the Living Vampire film, in which I do believe that Morbius is the only spin-off film that I actually can see working. But according to the hashtag show, it does seem like Morbius does have some plot details, and that they're currently looking for actors to play Morbius. But bear this in mind, none of this is directly confirmed, but given the hashtag show's track record, this does seem pretty plausible. And the plot details goes as follows. Horror action story of a scientist who, in trying to find a cure for a rare blood disease, accidentally transformed himself into a living vampire, who though disgusted by his own bloodlust, chooses to prey upon criminals who he deems unworthy of life. Now based on those plot details alone, you can tell that they are going through his comic book roots, where Michael Morbius was a scientist who was trying to cure himself but ultimately became a living vampire of sorts, but then ultimately decides to become an anti-hero, which is something that could work very well within a Morbius film. And it is very fascinating in that they are going to go for a full horror film for Morbius, which will help give this film its own identity. Sure, one could argue that Venom is somewhat of a horror film as well, but the way I see it, it's more of a dark sci-fi flick than anything else. And at least from what we've seen so far, nothing from Venom really does showcase the horror aspect. And also coming from the hashtag show, it seems like Sony are looking for an actor who is somewhere in between 30 to 35 and can be in any ethnicity. And it does seem like Morbius is much further into pre-production than pretty much anything else coming from Sony at the moment. And even though I have mentioned plenty of times that I've never really been a fan of Morbius, I do understand the appeal of this villain, and I do believe that if they want to carry on doing spin-off films, then Morbius is the next best thing after Venom. So what do you think of the plot details revolving around Morbius the Living Vampire, and does this have you a little more excited to see this spin-off film? Comment below and share some thoughts. And as always, thank you guys for watching this video, please like and subscribe, take care and have a good one.